Hello, good morning, welders. Good morning, small student. We are going to review, we're going to tackle some exercises with regards to second quarter in grade 10. So what are we waiting for? Let's start. Okay, for grade 10 small students, the following are the reviewers exercises about our second quarter. For the part 1, we are going to answer multiple choice. And then you're going to choose the letter of the correct answer from the given choices below. Then write the letter on your answer sheet. Let's try number 1. In number 1, you are setting up a small machine for a welding job involving a 5 mm thick mild steel plate. What should be your first step in configuring the machine? Mag-set up ka ng machine. Ang i-weld mo, 5 mm na kapal ng steel plate na bakal. Anong una mong gagawin? A. Set the voltage to the maximum. B. Set the amperage based on the material thickness. Approximately 160 to 180 amperes for 5 mm thick steel. Or C. Attach the electrode holder. D. Secure the workpiece to the workbench. So anong dapat mong gawin? Una, syempre, B. Set the amperage based on the material thickness. Kung gaano kakapal yung bakal mo, doon mo ibabase yung amperage ng machine. Number 2, during the setup, you notice that the small machine is not producing any output. What should you check first? Okay, nagsiset up ka na. Napansin mo, yung machine mo ay hindi nakakapag-produce ng output. Okay, hindi nag-spark. Ano kayang dapat mo i-check? A. The work clamp connection to ensure it's grounded properly. Check mo ba yung clamp mo? Ground clamp. Kalawa, B. The power cord for any visible damage. Check mo yung wirings. Baka merong putol na wire o baka merong punit yung insulation ng cable mo. Or letter C, the electrode holder and lead connection. Check mo yung electrode holder mo. Baka naputol na yung wire. Or letter D, the power switch to ensure it is in the on position. Check mo yung power switch ng machine, baka naman ito ay naka-off. So anong gagawin mo? What is your answer? Letter B. Check mo yung power cord for any visible damage. Check mo, baka mamaya yung cord mo or yung wire mo merong punit, merong putol, or merong disconnection. Number 3, you are tasked with setting up a small machine for a job with stainless steel. Okay? Natusan ka. Okay? Ang inuutos sa'yo ay about sa stainless. O stainless yung i-weld mo. The manufacturer recommends using 2.5 mm or E308L electrode. What should you set the amperage to for this electrode? Okay, stainless yung gagamitin mo. Stainless yung bakal na i-weld mo. Anong amperage ang gagamitin mo? Then, according kasi sa manufacturer, it recommends 2.5 mm na kapal. So, ano kaya amperahe para doon? A, 80 to 100 amperage. B, 110 to 130. C, 160 to 180. Or D, 250 to 300 amperes. Anong sagot natin? Letter B, 110 to 130 amperes. Number 4, you need to set up a welding machine for a vertical weld on a T-joint. So, ang gagawin mo, mag-weld ka ng vertical position. Ang weld mo, ang gagawin mo, T-joint. Okay, letter T. Yan. Ito yung isang bakal, ito yung kalawa. So, pa letter T. Okay? What is the most important factor in setting up the machine for this position? Anong pinakamahalaga na dapat mo i-consider pag ganito ang gagawin mo? Vertical position, tas T-joint ang gagawin. A. Set the machine to the lowest amperage. B. Set the machine to a higher amperage to prevent weld from sagging. C. Set the voltage to the highest setting. D. Set the current to a medium range and ensure good work clamp connection. So, anong factor ang dapat mong gawin? B. Anong gagawin? Set the machine to a higher amperage to prevent weld from sagging. Yung sagging, ito yung parang tutulo na yung bead mo, yung weld mo. Okay? Letter 5. Number 5. While setting up your welding machine, you notice that the cable is frayed. What is the most appropriate course of action? Okay? A. Continue working as long as the cable still works. Kahit yung cable mo ay frayed na. B. Replace or repair the frayed cable immediately to prevent electrical hazards. Or C. Use a different machine and leave the damaged cable. D. Insulate the frayed area with tape. Anong gagawin mo? Nalaman mo na yung cable is already frayed. Siyempre, replace, palitan, or ayusin na. Replace or repair the frayed cable immediately to prevent electrical hazards. Number 6, you are, okay, ayan, you are about to set up the electrode holder for your small welding job. Anong gagawin? Isa-set up mo yung electrode holder, yung kinakabitan na electrode. What is the first thing you should do before using the electrode holder? Okay, bago mo gamitin yung electrode holder, anong una mong gagawin? A. Inspect the electrode holder for cleanliness and ensure the electrode is securely attached. B. Connect the holder to the work clamp. C. Ensure the electrode is the correct size for the material. D. Test the holder's resistance by touching it to a metal surface. Anong dapat gawin? Una, syempre ito ay, anong letter? A. Inspect the electrode holder for cleanliness and ensure the electrode is securely attached. Kasi kung hindi naka-attach yung electrode sa electrode holder, hindi rin mag-spark, hindi rin gagana yung electrode holder. Hindi ka rin makakapag-weld. Okay, number 7. You are about to begin welding and realize your gloves are turned. We-weld ka, nakita mo, punit na pala yung gloves mo. What should you do before starting the welding process? Ang gagawin mo? A. Use the gloves as is. Gamitin pa rin yung gloves. B. Change the gloves to ensure proper hand protection during welding. Palitan yung gloves. Letter C. Use your bare hands to get better dexterity. Magkamay na lang. Letter D. Try to repair the gloves with tape. Kung ano makita mong tape, yun na lang gamitin pang ayos sa gloves. So what is your answer? What letter? Siyempre, letter B. Change the gloves to ensure proper hand protection during welding. Number 8, your welding helmet is fogging up. Okay, yung helmet mo, parang nag-uulap-ulap na, lumalabo. While you're trying to weld, what is the best solution to solve this issue? Nagpa-fogging up, okay, naghahamog yung welding helmet mo. Anong gagawin mo? A. Increase the amperage to keep the lens from fogging. B. Clean the lens and check the airflow for proper ventilation. C. Lower the welding helmet to reduce the fogging. Or D. Replace the helmet immediately. Anong dapat gawin? Anong susundin? Letter B. Linisin ang lens, then check mo yung airflow para makahinga ka rin for proper ventilation. Number 9. You need to select the right welding gloves for a small job. What is the primary consideration when choosing gloves? Pipili ka ng gloves. Anong magandang basihan sa pagpili ng gloves? A. The gloves should be flame resistant and fit snugly to allow for dexterity. Or B. The gloves should be made of cotton to absorb heat. C. The gloves should be made of leather but fit loosely. Or D. The gloves should be made of any material that feels comfortable. So, anong gagawin? Anong pipiliin natin? Siyempre, letter A. Should be flame resistant and fit snugly to allow for dexterity. Dapat kasya sa'yo and flame resistant. Marami namang klase ng flame resistant na gloves. Usually made of leather. Okay? Pero wag naman yung sobrang luwag kasi hindi mo rin mahawakan ng ayos yung ah, electrode holder mo. Kaya ang tamang sagot, letter A. Last number, before starting your SMAO job, you need to check the condition of your ground clamp. Check mo raw yung ground clamp bago ka magsimula. What is the most critical factor to verify? A. Ensure the clamp is free from rust or corrosion and is firmly connected to the workpiece. Check mo raw yung clamp mo na kung wala bang kalawang. Okay? B. Ensure the clamp is large enough for the job. Kailan ba malaki yung clamp? C. Ensure the clamp is tightly secured to the electrode holder. Check mo yung clamp na talaga bang mahigpit na naka-connect sa electrode holder. D. Ensure the clamp is positioned away from the welding area. Check mo and you are going to make sure that the clamp ay malayo sa welding area mo. So anong tamang sagot? Anong sagot? Letter A. Ensure that the clamp is free from rust or corrosion. Kasi kung ang clamp natin mismo may kalawang or sira, hindi magiging connected. Hindi makakabuo ng circuit, hindi dadalo yung kuryente. Okay? Pag ang kinabitan naman ng clamp ay may kalawang or may pintura, ganun din. Hindi makakapag-weld ng ayos. So, diyan nagtatapos ang ating first part ng ating review.